You watched it live at woodtv.com. The rededication of the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum was complete with members of his administration, friends, and family, but it had a decidedly young feel. 24-Hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin tells us the museum is not just about the past, it is very much about the future. Rick?
Yeah, it was really focused that way today, Sue. In fact, there was a lot of talk about preserving the ideals that President Gerald Ford, First Lady Betty Ford lived by, about integrity and public service and just doing the right thing. But there was also a lot of talk about the future, about how to make an impact with those new leaders. And so to that end, the DeVos Learning Center was dedicated at the same time the museum was rededicated. Think of it as a hands-on experience that transports you back through time. That's what the new Ford Museum feels and looks like.
It's not just history. Understanding the history is critical and important because it helps us with the knowledge that's necessary. But as Juliet said, it's about our future. You're our future.
Doug DeVos says the new 8,000-square-foot learning center that bears his family's name will help preserve the leadership model set by President Ford.
Because the principles he used to lead and the way he stuck to those principles in tough times. And so to have a place where we can study and learn about that, not just from a historical perspective, but to think about how they apply to our lives and how they apply to our future, that's really the purpose of what this is all about.
A young author and national director for Constituting America, Juliet Turner, spoke directly to the hundreds of students in the audience.
Just because we are young, just because we do not hold elected office, just because we do not yet hold college diplomas in our hands does not mean that we cannot make a difference in the lives of our families, our friends, our community, and our country. We are the future of America.
The DeVos Learning Center and the new revamped museum will serve as a case study for looking back and also a lab of sorts for future leaders in the country. Think of it as an advanced civics course at a time when civil discourse in our politicians is sometimes hard to find at the highest levels. We're live at the Ford Museum, where, by the way, admission is free for another couple of hours until 8 o'clock. I'm Rick Albin, 24-Hour News 8.